Back over
Hey
here.
guys, I'm this dude's brother. Welcome back to the channel. All right, bye.
This
What's
dude.
going on, Yapologist?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, if I had to.
Welcome
Welcome
back,
back to the
everybody.
channel. I'm not doing the intro.
I am.
He is.
It's
I just wanted to say hi.
Yapologist.
Hello.
UnfairSteak here. Obviously, just as the other man dying over there. And
Yeah.
today we have just a topic
I haven't even
that's
started drinking yet.
it's gonna be subjective as fuck. What is a genre of music that we personally think is bad, sucks, um, we just don't enjoy, we think it contributes very little to almost none to the music genre as a whole. It's a lot of words to describe the topic, but it all kind of correlates with each other in why we just don't like it. And like I said, it's going to be subjective as fuck. So if we do offend you or upset you, let us know in the comments. Maybe say, like, call us out if you think our reasonings are bullshit, if you think we're just fucking stupid. I mean, but like I said, it's subjective, so I'm just putting that out there already, just so nobody's pissed off. And I guess the topics we're gonna talk
Oh, I'm gonna
about
piss people off, man.
is why we think, just straight up why we think it sucks. Maybe a list of other stuff. Some maybe examples, whether it's artists, whether it's the music, whether it's the fan base. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's some fan bases of music genres I personally don't like, and that discourages me from liking the music. And even um what was the last one, Jester? I know you wanted to add it in.
Oh, like the technicality aspect of music.
Yeah,
So being in the correct tuning, singing in the right key, all that shit.
getting a little nerdy for y'all. So I think we're gonna you wanna hop in, then we'll. Do you want me to start first?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go first. And the first topic, or I guess music genre I'm gonna talk about, and this has always been on my mind, is just straight up EDM. I
Ooh.
absolute. Now, when it comes to
Ooh.
EDM and just electrical music and techno music, it's a huge genre. I mean, there's a fuck ton of different subgenres and little itty bitties, but the specifics of what I'm talking about, I don't know why my game's taking forever to load, is the EDM shit you see where people do drugs and they just have loud basses like boom, 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 and that's it. I hate that shit. Why? It fucking sucks. It's just straight
Because you
up
can't do
fucking.
drugs with them.
Okay, no. It just downright and just sucks. Alright. I know many people. I did not mean to throw that. Throw a resupply. My fault. A lot of people are probably questioning why I dislike it. My disliking from it literally comes from the fact that there's no musical value in it. Now, what do I mean by that? I believe if you listen to EDM, you're listening to the music just for the music, or you just want to go to parties and raves and do drugs with people. Nothing else. I genuinely believe it has there's like no musical taste behind it. There's nothing you can appreciate. There's no artist that is working dedication with years and years and whatever of practice. I could make a fucking EDM beat. I'm not gonna lie, and I fucking suck at music. That's
Dude, I'm not
how
gonna lie, you're fucking swinging right now.
I
Like
dude.
you're making, you know the Key and Peele fucking meme where the dude's sweating and looking at, that's me right
That's you?
now.
No, just straight up. There's
Yeah.
nothing of value to it. Now, when you get into the little itty bitty subgenres like breakcore, I love. I think breakcore does take a lot of value. A lot of electronic and techno shit I like. EDM shit, and I'm strictly just talking about the shit where you just get a beat, hard fucking bass, some fucking heavy ass drums, and whatever the fuck else, and you just shoot it all together, make a 3, 4, 5 minute song, however long they are, and you call that music, and you go to fucking raves, do drugs. No, it's just no. I know I'm repeating myself, but like, there's nothing of value to it. Like, what is the appeal to it? Is it emotionally appealing to anyone? Is it having any sort of revolutionary discovery? Like, there's just nothing. It's just a bunch of noise for the sake of noise, in my opinion.
Oh my god, you sound like the old heads with metal right now.
Okay, but like, there's certain like aspects of metal, whether it's metal, death metal, metalcore, whatever. Like, I feel like those add some value. You know what I mean? Even death
Yeah.
metal and like black metal, there's yes, they are making a lot of noise, but I still think it does take some talent and some sort of like musical knowledge to make those songs. And you know, if it's not really my forte, I definitely do understand a little bit of why people like it. But when it comes to like heavier songs like that, I would also like. I prefer more of the heavier um instruments than the vocals. You know what I mean? Like, I do appreciate some heavy vocals, but I do also love heavy instruments. I'm not gonna lie, that shit just talking about EDM and saying everything just kind of got
Yeah,
me a
dude,
little,
I could fucking tell.
it got me a
Man.
little heated, and I won't
Right, who
listen.
would execute Order 66?
And if you like it, my question is, why do you like it? Why do you like the music? I'm not talking about the culture. I'm not talking about going to raves. I think people that go to raves just want to do drugs and party, and like, I don't like that lifestyle. That's a little hypocritical of me, actually. If you do that lifestyle, whatever you do, you boo boo. But I genuinely believe 95% of the people who go to raves only do it to do drugs and fucking dance with a bunch of other naked people. Half naked. Not really naked, but just a bunch of other drugged up, fucked up people.
Oh, naked. Basically naked.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've seen some, like, people going to raves, and look, I'm not a woman, and I think women should wear whatever they want to feel comfortable, you know. Same with dudes, right? I'm for it. But I don't know. I just don't like it. And that's like kind of the baseline factor, is that I don't like it. And then as like you go up, there's just no musical value. Culture fucking sucks, I believe. There's better culture in fucking punk rock. In my opinion. That's a little bit of a wild claim, but like that's what
Bro
I
was just haymaker left and right. I
I'm
don't even know if
just
he's
saying.
thinking at this point.
I'm just look, like I said, this is gonna be subjective, and if you think I'm coming out
Yeah, very.
with some diabolical reasons, cool.
Dude, this is more
Fuck
than
you.
diabolical. Our channel's gonna be gone because of
No,
you.
it's not. I think it's fine.
It's fine. We're fine. We're tugging it out. I mean, what? We're
But like I said,
thugging it out.
there's a lot of other electronic slash techno music I like. I love breakcore. I absolutely love it. Why? Because I do genuinely think there's a lot of musical value in that. You have to really know how to combine all of these fast beats, pacing. And yes, you can make the argument all breakcore songs sound the same. That's cool, but only like the good ones or the artists that are good know how to make it unique. You know what I mean? There's a difference
Yeah.
between, like, yes, you can make everything sound the same and it be mundane, but I genuinely think some of the greatest shit comes from like people who are so musically talented that like they understand and they know how to make something unique but the same all at the same time. Like, still keeping that breakcore flavor, but making it their own. I mean, even like some electronic shit I do like, some techno beats I do like, because
Bro likes EDM confirmed.
I don't like EDM.
He's lying. He's rage baiting.
I'm not dude. 0 out of 10 rage bait. If I'm being honest, from me, like,
If
that was
I
rage
beg to
bait.
differ.
did I just? I stepped over you. My fault. I'm trying to avoid you. But yeah, I think that summarizes everything on my end. I don't have any examples because I think all the artists suck. I don't even know any artists. That's how
Damn.
much I just don't give a shit. So, and what are your
Fuck
thoughts?
EDM, but dubstep goes hard.
See, I don't know about dubstep either. There's just
Nah, dude, back in 6th grade, dubstep was just this shit.
okay.
Alright.
That was you in 6th grade. You in 6th grade was also like a little baby. So
Yeah. Who loved dubstep, anyways.
okay. Do you have any thoughts about it, Jester?
Me personally, I don't mind EDM because I feel like You know, I guarantee you a lot of people use that genre to just work out to. Guarantee you that's a huge, you know,
Well, yeah.
factor. But yeah, I kind of agree with the aspect of like raves and EDM concerts. EDM concerts now are just kind of weird. Like, oh brother, you're paying money to go watch a fucking 3D animated show with some beep boop bop bop beep boop in the in the background.
Wild. You calling my claims diabolical?
Hey, we're already at that point. Fuck it. But
That's fair.
I don't agree with that lifestyle too. Fuck it, do what you want. You're a grown ass person, you know. But I'll pass. I'd rather just stay home, play guitar. Um, but yeah, I think that's enough said about EDM. Who gives a fuck about it except for those who give a fuck. You feel me?
Okay.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
I definitely feel.
But well shit.
I guess it's your turn.
My turn.
You have one genre. We're definitely gonna be going
Oh yeah,
back and forth
I
a
do.
lot, so
Yeah.
be prepared,
That being
guys.
said, all right. So this is not going to be controversial because a lot of people already don't like it. But I'm gonna double down. I fucking hate death metal, and I just want to say real quick before anything, it I actually love the instrumental aspect of death metal because well the things they're doing on guitar, on drums, bass even is just fucking ridiculous. Like if you want to see real musical talent, dude, fucking look up some death metal bands in terms of musicianship. Moving on though, the reason why I hate death metal so much is the lyrics, bro. The lyrics and the aesthetic, brother. Fucking Cannibal Corpse over here talking about eating babies and shit. Like, I'm sorry, who's listening to that on a casual Sunday afternoon? Genuinely, just bumping that shit. Like, I don't get it, and I don't want to hear people say that, you know. Oh, you can listen to a song and not care about the lyrics. Bullshit. Because subconsciously, once you know what they're saying and you hear it, you think about it.
Yeah.
Like it is a part of that song. It is undeniable that it is an important part of a song with any song. Half the time, lyrics make up songs. Unless you're talking about EDM, then obviously not. But it's just one of those things where, God, dude, like, I I just can't. I couldn't do it, man. I tried getting into death metal, and the first fucking band I got into, listened to their most popular songs, and they were talking about doing some heinous shit. And I was just baffled. I was like, bro, people. First off, people bump this. Second of all, they bump it with friends, and they're like, "Oh hell yeah, let's go to a concert." Like, I don't know. It just feels weird. Feels off. Feels wrong. I don't know. What do you think? Because like, I I think even if it's a fucking fifth string quarterback and his name was Lyrics, he's still important to what's happening on the composition of the team. Like,
I
I don't
definitely
know.
I
It's
definitely
just
understand, like lyrical wise, the impact of how lyrics can affect you, whether it's your mood. Like it's kind of like I had a saying for this, or not a saying, but in terms of a song, I feel like there's two different elements. There's the instrumentals slash beat slash whatever. Just like the part of the song where I guess yeah, the instrumental, the beat, whatever. And then there's also the lyrics. And I think the lyrics think with you subconsciously and like consciously in your head, while the beat and the instrumentals kind of sit with you in like in the sense of how your body is moving and how your body's reacting. You know what I mean? It was a little.
yeah, I feel you.
It's a little. I forget the exact words of how I used it because it was so hard and kind of wish I wrote it down. But when you're listening to a song and you're listening to the beat, what's the first thing your body or you're gonna do naturally? Whether you're rocking with it, right? You're gonna move according to how it's gonna move you physically. While obviously the lyrics, like I said, is gonna sit with you mentally, subconsciously, whatever. because you're thinking about the words, but you're feeling the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I get what you're saying.
I understand and respect the musical aspect of it. Like I don't really it. Look, I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
genuinely crazy. Some of the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah,
People playing guitars and shit. Like it's awesome. But I can't get behind the lyrics, man.
and I feel like that's a big turn. That's like it's one of the big turnoffs, right? There's two turnoffs for anybody trying to listen to a song. It's the beat and instrumentals, or the lyrics. And if someone's sitting there trying to like
That's
react
right.
for it for the first time, and they're looking at the lyrics and they're seeing all this shit of what the fuck they're talking about, it's a turnoff. And that's just like a lot of I know
Like
a lot of kind of people who listening to it and do enjoy it kind of feel like, oh, but like if you just get past it, like it's still good. It's like, yeah, but
some people just don't operate like that. I don't
yeah,
operate like that. Like, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Lyrics are a huge part of why I listen to music, and I don't see the point in listening to music unless it's made for that genre. I guess like EDM, for example. You know, if it floats your boat, whatever. But for me, what floats my boat is fucking good lyrics with badass instrumentals. You know, like
shit that flows together.
it gives it more depth. You know, gives it
Yeah,
more meaning when it has lyrics tied to it. Um, and yeah, I just can't fucking.
I get that, and
Ugh. And I've never met a death metal fanatic who, let me choose my words carefully, who seemed to just fucking really seem happy overall, man. Like, it might sound like fucked up to say, but dude, I love their aesthetic, of how people dress. You know, it's like all black, fucking piercings, tattoos. Like, I fuck with it, you know? And I like that. But at the same time, those motherfuckers don't ever seem happy. And it sucks too because they're also the most nonchalant people ever. And sometimes they're just the most regular looking people ever, you know? Like, it's just a mixed bag. But like the one thing they all have in common is like they seem desensitized to a lot of things that go wrong, you know, that go on in our life.
whether
And
it's
I
like
feel
good
like
or bad.
sometimes they just lack, yeah, and I feel like sometimes they just lack normal empathy. And I feel like part of that is because of what they're listening to at a subconscious level, you know?
That's
And it's
fair.
like especially if death metal is like what you listen to, or black metal, you know, a little bit, like, you know, you're gonna investigate what they're saying, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I
There's
mean,
a whole arc that people go through. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to say this real quick. There's a whole arc that people go through of like, damn, he's just screaming. And I guarantee you that the people that get into that genre look at what they're saying so that they can debunk people just saying, "Oh, it's just him screaming." Like, no, it's lyrics. He's saying this or that, and it's like, you know, it's like, all right, what is he saying? Oh, he likes to kill babies after he does things to them. Oh, okay.
yeah,
It's like, all right.
I definitely get that because I guess I don't want to say I speak from experience, but I can understand it because I used to have a phase when I was younger of only listening to Eminem. It's gonna sound very cringe, all right. So I was one of those, you know, one of those people
I was too
who
lucky.
kind of like anytime you mention any other rapper, right? And if it wasn't, you know, Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, some of the older guys, people from Mobb Deep, right? If it wasn't some of the older hip hop legends, I would see that as, oh, they're trash. They suck. They're not as good as these people. They don't do exactly what these people do, so they automatically suck. Because I was like, it was just such ingrained into my head that like Eminem was the best. Eminem was the best, and all the media and shit I was like consuming was just like Eminem's the best. Look at all these lyrics. Look at this. He does blah blah blah. It just was like constantly feeding into my head. So it just, you know, I think that's generally the same thing that happens with like black metal because that shit just like you're just like constantly hearing it and constantly hearing all. You're just constantly hearing it, and so it really just fucks with your mental and makes you think a
Yeah, it
certain way.
impacts you.
Yeah. And even like when I got older and I was listening to other artists, I eventually got into Suicide Boys, and that shit, it didn't make me depressed, but I definitely did have a little bit of an, I don't want to say ego, with when it came to like, you know, when people talked about, oh, look at these sad songs, and it was whatever, I'm like, oh, those aren't depressing. This is real depressing music. And it was like
Yeah.
Suicide Boys talking about killing themselves and doing drugs. So it does affect you, and I'm not saying you cannot listen to them and, you know, not enjoy them. I think there's a certain level, like you, as long as you're able to understand, like, okay, you know,
There's levels to the shit.
yeah, if you're not if you're consuming it every day, no offense, I think you're far too gone. You know, that's exactly what you consume, so that's exactly going to be the mental for your life. And yes, you can come out of it, but
You're talking about Suicide Boys too, right? Or just like music in general that makes
I guess
you sad,
it's just
or...
like music in general. Like if you're listening to the same shit every single day, you're not really going to have the best outlook on, like, you can still have a good outcome, yeah, but you're just going to be so consumed by this media that, like, anytime anyone else disagrees or tries to counter your view, whether it's a respectful, disrespectful, whatever, you're just going to immediately put up your walls and be like, nope, 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 and just call them like assholes or dickwads and tell them that their music taste sucks or whatever. So, but like I said, lyrics, huge impact, and I'm not saying if that's what you consume, you're a piece of shit, or if you have that mindset, you're a piece of shit. It's just something.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm joking.
Maybe just take a second to sit back and think, like, how is my music affecting my day-to-day life? So.
And it does affect you guys. Like, I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, no, it doesn't. Then why else do you listen to it? If it doesn't affect you, why else do you listen to it? Just to hear something? Well, guess what? That's a feeling of nuance, like gray area, fucking nihilism. You know, like,
Okay.
it matters what you listen to.
Those are big words for me.
You're right. I forgot, my bad.
But
yeah.
Musically and instrumentally, I do think like metal and just any subgenre of metal and rock is pretty amazing, and you have to actually have a lot of musical talent. So.
Does get pretty fucking cray, dude.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my genre. What about you? I want to hear some more hate.
Okay,
Hate
it's not
spewing from you
hate.
right now.
It's
Nah, that EDM shit, that was...
It's
I need more of that.
disagreement to a respectful way as possible as it could be, but also expressing my opinion and that I fucking hate it. Now, this next genre for me, I don't want to say I hate, because it kind of took over the world for a little bit, at least the internet space, and that is going to be funk. Now, when I say funk, I specifically mean Brazilian funk. Now, what do you mean Brazilian
Wild.
funk? I mean the funk
Racist.
shit. No. No. I mean the funk that is literally just exactly one-to-one. Or extremely similar to EDM, where it's just heavy bass, boom, 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 shit like that, over some mediocre lyrics about whatever. Now, I enjoy funk, but not that kind of funk, and I don't know exactly what wording or subgenre or whatever the fuck else it has, but it's the shit that just takes heavy-ass beats and just... and that's all you get, whether it's fast, slow, or whatever. I don't like. I like funk. I like the shit where you actually take time to create a beat, right? A good example is the Metamorphosis. I think it's like with the one chick and she's on the... I'll put a thing on a photo for y'all to see the song. But that song and that kind of genre of music, I enjoy. I enjoy old funk too. I truly do. But it's just that new shit that people go to the gym and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get fucking ripped and just have this loud shit playing and oh, it's just gonna... like, that's another thing too. If it pumps you up, whatever. Cool. That shit still to me, well, let me rephrase. I think there's better songs
That
for
shit's still to me.
that. Shut the fuck up. I think there's better songs to pump you up in the gym than that fucking shit. Respectfully. Or disrespectfully, I don't know. Whatever you want to say.
I don't.
No.
Eh, it's all subjective. Like,
It is.
if
And,
that's what pumps someone up, that's what does it.
and
I got a cousin who loves lifting weights, and you know what pumps him up? Listening to Brawley edits before he hits the gym.
I know exactly who you're talking about too.
Based, by the way. We all know it's based, so don't even. But moving
I
forward,
just don't
I
enjoy
know.
it. And I think there's better sounds and songs that can pump you up. Just how it I think. But
Bro
the
really
old-
doesn't like music where there's no lyrics.
No, I do like music with no lyrics, dude. Shut the fuck up.
I mean,
It's just
funk,
how-
fucking EDM.
It's just how it's presented.
Next thing I know, you're gonna say Daft Punk shit. Like, all right,
What?
let's calm down.
Why is that man walking? I don't think it just doesn't pump me up the same. I think there's really not a lot of musical talent behind it. Sure, there is musical talent. You can say that, whatever. Dude, I need you guys to fucking move. But I don't think it's that hard to learn it. There's not much to it. Right? And that's just my subjective.
That's just a theory.
Okay.
A gaming theory.
Because with anything, and this is gonna sound a bit confusing, but my music taste is very. I'm not picky, but I'm
Very
picky
nonchalant
at the
dreadhead.
I'm not picky, but I'm picky at the same time because I will listen to hype up shit like that, and I'll enjoy it. But then it's like it has to be. I don't want to say it has to be a certain way, but it kind of has to be a certain way. Because I'm not gonna listen to some shit that just blasts the same music, but I'm also gonna listen to the same song that like.
Keep moving, civilian.
I'm picky, but not picky at the same time. It's definitely hard to explain, but the best way I can put it is that I definitely look for all aspects of a song, whether it's the beat, whether it's the lyrics, everything and anything will like. I'll sit there and I'll truly try to listen and take in and be like, okay, how is this affecting me? What am I feeling about this? How are the lyrics affecting me? What are the lyrics kind of saying? You know. And if it's a song with no lyrics, I'll be like, okay, how's the beat? How am I listening? And if it's a song with like little to none instrumentals or beat, I'm going to lyrics and like, okay, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, I feel it.
and you might say that's an elitist way to think. I say no, fuck
Definitely
you.
is.
Because I'm not fucking ranking them. All right, I like my music, and I know I'm able to understand that there's different people enjoy different things for whatever. But fuck you at the same time. So, whether that pisses people off or you call me a hypocrite, whatever. I don't care. I still fucking. I'm doing me and you doing you. So, funk, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that shit, fuck it. No musical talent. Just generally sucks to listen to, and I think there's harder songs. To listen to when
Hey.
you're
We
at the
should,
gym.
you know what? We should give it a little bit of grace because that one mission in Black Ops 2 at the bar did go hard with
that
that
wasn't
EDM
funk.
in the background.
That was like some techno ass fucking.
Same shit, different day. But anyway.
Comments. Let us know if that was different than fucking
I feel like
I
kind
think
of
it was-
it definitely falls in that realm.
of techno. Yeah, EDM. I don't know.
And again, that shit goes hard as fuck.
It does.
Like, bro.
But I don't think it's fucking good. You know what I mean?
The mission? Or that?
So yeah, those are my reasons. You can definitely tell me if I'm fucking psychopath for thinking like that, but I just don't get it. I think that's also something that I think that's also why a lot of people just when you don't know when you don't like a song or something, you just don't get it, or you just don't understand the appeal behind it. Which, like I said, if you like it, you like it, and if you do understand it and have the appeal, whatever. But I don't, and I don't think I ever will. Not to be that kind of Debbie Downer ass kind of person, but
God,
I just
this
like
guy's so
shut the
different.
fuck up.
We just don't understand it. Like,
Fuck you. But yeah, those are my
it's funny.
reasonings.
Yeah.
You got another one, Jester, or
Yeah, this is gonna catch a lot of flack, and I am ready for it. There is a distinction before I say it. Rap fucking sucks. I'll say it.
wow?
I'll say it. Hip hop is different. Hip hop is goated, genuine king shit, fucking incredible. Top 3 genre ever. Rap, on the other hand, is just horrendous. It's all the, it's just so fucking mundane and the same shit over and over, and fucking, especially mumble rap with like little Yachty and fucking Uzi and all of those people. Like, that is just horrendous. I don't care. And you're also me. I was a person where in 6th grade that shit was considered the peak back then. And even then I didn't like it, and I never liked it. It was never good. I fucking hated it all. And the dude I liked the most from that era was 21 Savage, and that was just because he was a big fucking meme. like, I'm sorry, but rap is just not it. It's.
It's a little wild to say. I'm not gonna lie, even for
I know
me.
it is, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I said what I said though. Hip hop better. Hip hop on top. Fuck rap.
See now, this is where I gotta disagree with you, all right? Because I enjoy hip hop, rap, because I look for different things. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to each like little genre, right? If I'm listening to 21, I'm listening both for like good beats and his lyrics. If I'm listening to like Yachty, I'm definitely looking for like
Yeah, like, bro. Honestly, peaky lyric from 21 Savage is "pistol whipping your granny." Like, bro,
what?
that's so peak. No, it was "pistol whip your bitch while she naked." Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Okay. I mean, I do
I'm just saying,
definitely.
bro. That's the peak y'all listening to. Like, I don't get it. That is something I don't get.
I think a lot of it comes from the beats, because I'm not gonna lie, when I be listening to Cardi, and I don't go like I don't listen to him a lot, but Cardi's put on, I enjoy it, right? For the beats, he could be saying the most mundane shit ever, but there are some songs where he has some damn good beats. Lyrically, I mean, I feel like unless you're a hardcore Cardi fan, he definitely has some okay lyrics, but his beats and all that shit is kind of goated. So
I will say something that is invaluable to me is a good beat, and some rap songs have it.
yeah,
But majority of it as a whole is just 808 ear fuckage going on, and it's like, at what point is that talent? Yeah, it sounds good, but if it's the same fucking thing all over, like, it's whatever, you know.
that's fair. That's where, as I said earlier, you get to the point of music, that like yes, it's so mundane and done over a lot, where only the elite and the people who are very musically talented know how to make a good beat. Actually, make a good beat. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, think of it.
Yeah.
How many absolutely amazing 20 out of like 10 producers that are mainstream do you know of, right? I feel like no offense, I feel like it's kind of genuinely like when you talk about big rap, where not only the hardcore rap fans, but like maybe some of the normies, the people who don't listen to rap as much, they know him, right? Metro, like Metro's definitely one, and I guess he's like,
Dude, this gun got a pair of balls on it, bro. I am the Senate.
like Metro is definitely the example when it comes to producers. Obviously, there's a lot more. A lot of good ones too, obviously, because you hear their tags a lot. But it definitely is like I feel like it's one of those dog eat dog worlds out there where you really have to like know your shit and know how to make a beat. Well, Dr. Dre is more hip hop, but You know what I mean?
Doctor, they don't just stand there operate.
Oh.
That was my fucking TED talk. I'm sorry. Like, I know that's gonna piss people off, and listen, man, you do you. My opinion don't mean shit to you. All right? If it offends you, good. Okay? I'm glad it did. Maybe that. No, I'm joking.
Bro, what's going on at Homelander?
The truth is, I want you to resign.
Shut the fuck up.
No, nah, but for real. If I offended you, I am somewhat sorry.
I'm not.
And again, it's just an opinion from a dude you don't know. So really, at the end of the day, it ain't that deep. But if you disagree, let me know in the comments because I said so. I don't know. I'm just curious as to what people think. I know what he thinks, this guy, UnfairSteak, but he's kind of, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
don't
Like,
even.
he's something.
Don't even.
I'd rather hear it from actual people. You know?
Okay. Anything else to add there, Sir Homelander, Sir Wannabe
No,
Negan?
negative.
Okay. So now that Jester has explained his opinion on why he hates 95% of the music fan base, I'm joking. I'm gonna cool it down a little bit, and this probably might spark a little bit of hate comments, but hear me out. I don't 100% understand the appeal to K-pop.
Of sex. Oh.
Okay. No. To K-pop. And now before you start typing that hate comment or disliking or finding my IP,
This guy's racist. This guy's racist.
shut the fuck up. Let me explain. I like pop. I like some pop songs. I'm in fucking love with Lana Del Rey. I enjoy it. Right? Do I understand and like listen to all the songs? No, which is fine. You know, you're gonna like what you like and don't like what you don't like. But when it comes to K-pop, I just can't get behind. And there's nothing wrong with K-pop. I definitely now, if you like it, you like it. You know what I mean? Kind of deal, because
Yep.
I guess I have more of respect for it. And it's not the fact that they are talking in Korean, right? No, I could give t-shirts. I love J-pop, right? Japanese pop and shit like that. Some Japanese songs.
Bro just hates the Koreans.
No, stop fucking saying that, because I'm gonna have to fucking edit it out. I just don't understand it. You know what I mean? And I think it comes from the fact that the music genre is, or musically, it's pretty good. Has some hits. If I'm being completely honest, I think it's a fan base. And I know that will piss off a lot of people.
Okay, like that's acceptable. Like it's
the fan base of K-pop are fucking like, and just the culture around it. You know how with pop artists, right, in America, they are respected. If they don't do anything stupid, they are loved. If they don't do anything stupid, and they're like decent human beings. With K-pop, it's different because the fans expect so much out of them. They love them. It's to the point where I think, if I'm being honest, they'll probably themselves if their favorite artist asked them, like, right there and then, like, I need you to fucking yourself right now. I think they'll do it 9 times out of 10 because that's how fucking strong and dedicated they are. But you know, that may seem like a bit of a weird obsession, which would be good, but it's a double-edged sword to that because they also expect so much out of them. The term that I heard from K-pop, or someone talking about K-pop stars, is that they are always wanted and never taken. You know what I mean? There are K-pop stars that like have lives outside of it that get shunned for it. There's a K-pop star who had a girlfriend, had a relationship, had an actual fucking life, and when the fans found out, they made death threats to the company until the company had to kick them out. Like, I'm not just talking like regular death threats of like, oh, we're gonna fucking kill them in an email or some shit. No, I'm talking like they're going to the head corporations and placing signs And I don't even want to know what the fuck happens on Twitter, but like that shit to me is such a like. I just don't get it.
It's X.
Like, you know, I look at my favorite artist and I'm like, wow, I follow them on Instagram, whatever, and I'm like, man, they're having such a great life, and you know, they're an actual decent human being, and I enjoy their music and I support them. Yay. This, that, and the third. But like with K-pop stars, I don't even want to touch that on Instagram or fucking Twitter. Thank God I don't have Twitter. I'll never have it. But that whole thing to me, just, I don't want to say like why, but like what the fuck goes through their head, right? I know obsessed fans. I'm a little bit of obsessed fans when it comes to Suicide Boys, right? But there's a level of respect and like decency as a fucking human being I have. And this is probably already starting to piss off some people, which, fuck it. Why the fuck do you care about what they do in every aspect of their life? Right? Why? I don't care what the fuck Suicide Boys do in their fucking life. I mean, I kind of do. I hope they're doing well, but that's about it. Why do I give a shit if Scrim is going to a fucking Denny's instead of an IHOP? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I think that's mentally unhealthy mental ways to think and to live a life, because that leads to a bunch of other shit, especially if you're chronically online, which I know half the K-pop fans probably are. But I just don't get it. And I think that's my biggest turnoff with K-pop in general. Now, is it all fucking K-pop fans? Of course not. It's never the entirety of one fan base. But it is a large and loud majority that always voice their opinions, always talking about some shit because they fucking feel like they have to, which in my opinion, they really don't. Musically wise, I think K-pop's great. I love it. I enjoy it. I enjoy some pop songs. I think it's... Fuck you. I think it's a lot of... It's like pretty good music for what it is. You know what I mean? It delivers the message and everything that it needs to, and doesn't kind of exceed any more than that. Do you have any opinions, thoughts, or concerns there, Sir Jester? You seem pretty quiet there.
I'm just really pissed off at the game at the moment, but no, that's valid. You know, it's a good topic you brought up. Is like community is very important in terms of a music genre. And speaking of community, it's actually part of why I love the metal community, because those motherfuckers, they are their own worst enemies. Like, they're so chill. They're just dicks to each other, really. Like, they're awesome.
I think that's definitely fair. I think you can say that with any fan base, because even the K-pop community probably has infighting all the time. You know what I mean? But I feel like that's just like, I don't want to say kept on a secret level, but you don't really see that as much compared to other genres. And like I said, I enjoy K-pop. Musically wise, I think they have great vocals. As good as pop, whatchamacallit? As good as any sort of pop instrumentals that you can get are pretty good when it comes to K-pop.
You know, let's change it up a little bit, okay? I just want to throw a bone out there. You know what makes a music genre good? It's a multitude of things, right? And again, this is very subjective, as you can tell with our takes today.
A little bit.
But I want to talk about heavy metal, thrash metal. You know, the shit's goated. Your 40 to 50-year-old dad listens to it. Your grandpa can listen to it. Shit, it's just peak, right? Why is it peak? Listen, it's specifically thrash metal. You know, like, it's heavy, but it's also very rhythmic. Like, it's very heavy on rhythm, you know? And I think that helps a lot, because that's why you have things like... Oh, I'm blanking on the name, dude.
Metallica?
Like Drudge Metal or some shit.
Grudge?
Sludge. Something metal. But the whole point of that genre is that it's slower. You know, the tempo's way down.
Oh.
And it's heavier and it's...
Yeah.
You know, it's shit like that, you know. But... Yeah, my whole point of this is that thrash metal, heavy metal, is goated, and it's goated because of their one. The community's awesome, dude. Like you can find people from ages all over. They're not old. I mean, majority of them might be now because it's kind of a only
Older.
kind of like a dying genre. It's not really dying. It's just, I don't know, man.
I think it's
Metal's
just
not really that popular, I feel, and it's just kind of shifted into shit like Sleep Token, which I guess it's metal, but it's also like the most generic shit ever.
I haven't heard Sleep Token, so I don't know.
Same thing with like Falling in Reverse. All of those people, like I don't know. It's just, ugh. It's kind of how that shit got me feeling. But nevertheless, you know, it's still there. Still has an impact. Still important to talk about. And yeah, that's my tech talk on a good genre. You know.
I definitely get that. I mean, in my opinion, I think there's a lot more to. Like I said, there's just kind of two aspects when it comes to making any genre good, right? Kind of like I was saying before, it really relies on the instrumental side / beat making and the lyrical side. You know, I think you can still have a good song with maybe mediocre instrumentals or beat. You can have a good song with mediocre lyrics, but also goated, good, great, amazing instrumentals. You know what I mean? It's a balance
Yeah.
that kind of correlates with each other, but it's both
All about
necessary.
balance. I'm trying to find a balance.
Yeah. So
Trying to find a balance by atmosphere. Go to song. Go to artist.
never heard of them. So
That's
why
your
there's a
fucking
lot
problem
of
with life.
okay. That's why I like a lot of very I don't want to say niche songs or just music genres, but I like a wide variety because I have that mindset that like I look for everything. You know what I mean? And I'm not looking for in a sense of like how does this affect my fucking daily life? Because I know not all songs are going to affect my daily life, but there are going to be songs that affect when I'm listening to them, whether it's at the gym, whether it's
On the way to
driving
work.
my car, on the way to work, going to the store, listening while I'm taking a walk, you know? Or even just kind of sitting down and like listening to them in any day-to-day, especially like right now. Like right now I'm listening to music. What am I listening to exactly? The specific song is A Little Piece of Heaven. Don't look it up. But it is
Oh, big.
it's a metal is it metalcore? Is that what you could say?
No, that's heavy metal.
Okay, heavy metal. I don't
Metalcore
ever
is
know.
Wake in the Fallen.
I don't ever know because I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to rock, metal, I just kind of say, or even just anything in general. I just kind of I like that.
He's music sexist. He's like, oh, I don't sound.
No, I don't. I'm not music sexist. I just kind of don't know the specifics when it comes to like different genres and subgenres. Obviously, I can tell
Metalcore belongs in the trash.
what's like metal and country and all the other fucking genres, but the specific genres, I just kind of say like, yeah, whatever, I like that. I'm fucking dead. So I do definitely think that making a good song requires a lot of talent, first of all. Whether it's because I mean when you look at songs like rap and hip hop, for example, I think there's a lot of good rappers who understand to a certain degree whether it's they know how to make their own beat or they definitely work with their producer a lot. I mean, a good example, Scrim from Suicide Boys. He is Suicide Boys' producer, but he also writes his own lyrics. Same with Ruby. They do their own shit, but they also make their own music. Obviously, Scrim does it with the rap and hip hop, I guess, production side. But Ruby knows how to make music too because he's musically inclined when it comes to different like punk rock and rock songs like that. Because he does do that. He dabbles in that too. Because he knows how to play like a bunch of different instruments, the drums, and I do genuinely think he knows how to sing. And I'm not just talking about like have a good vocal, but understand
Making Ruby drool.
exactly what
Send me
vocals
your
are
cards, my
needed
please.
when it comes to a song. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say they're the greatest example when it comes to making a song or just song making in general, but that's just an example I know of, and I mean I've listened to a lot of their music. I've listened to 95, 96% of it because there was a phase where that's like they were all I was bumping. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of their older songs I haven't listened to in a while. Oh my god,
Was
this
a
fucking!
phase.
I've listened to a lot of their songs and had a phase where that's only what I listened to, and I could definitely tell it affected my day-to-day life a little bit differently. You know what I mean? But I do very much still listen to a lot of them now, and a lot of their stuff now.
Are you fucking my dick?
I think what me and Jester, or at least I don't know what fucking Jester's doing, but what we want you guys to take off of this episode is that we don't hate all music. Obviously, there are different genres we don't understand, and that's where it comes from. We just don't understand the appeal to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, is it 100%?
Or we do,
bad?
and we just don't vibe with it.
That's fair too. Is it 100% bad? Not always. There's a lot of good. I have no doubt there's a lot of good EDM artists and EDM bands and different subgenres of EDM that are good, and that I may like, but the main fact is that I just don't understand it and the appeal to it, and that's really kind of it. So, I guess those are my final thoughts. You got anything, Jester? You one more thing to rant about, or?
Yeah, it's pretty important to me is to get y'all to realize that what you listen to matters. It does affect you, as UnfairSteak says. And, you know, especially lyrically, it does a lot for you, you know, mentally, with whether or not you want to accept that or not. So, make sure what you're listening to is a banger, you know. Throw on some Linkin Park gay. Shit's goated.
Linkin Park is
Just vibe, chill out. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. And again, at the end of the day, if you didn't agree with the take we had, it's fine. We're just two nobodies to you. You know, if you really are mad about it, tell me in the comments because I'll laugh. You know, it will be a good time for everyone. I promise. But yeah. With that being said,
I'm trying not to die.
bro, that's all from me, bro. Call me in, bitch.
Fuck you. I'm trying not to die. So that took way longer than expected. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that
We-
fucking
We were
killed
just
me,
trying
man.
to
That fucking
complete
drained me.
the mission, and you guys don't want to see it, but it was probably 20 minutes of same footage.
You should
unmuted.
show him the 3-second clip of me dying because this game fucking sucks.
So, but yeah, all of our thoughts and shit, they're out there. So, let us know what you guys think
Floating around.
on the worldwide internet.
Just waiting to be yelled at.
But as always, on first take, y'all, stay passionate. Every day is a new day. If day starts out a little rough, I hope it gets better, and you know, try to do something for yourself. Something little, you know, something little that's healthy and rejuvenates you. Like play video games that you get angry at.
Yeah, it helps.
Jester?
It's been Jester. Go fucking listen to your shitty EDM. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, thank you. It means the world.
Yes.
If you can and are able and are willing, buy a guitar and fucking play it. This shit is goated.
Or any instrument.
But anyways, specifically guitar.
I don't know about guitar. I feel like, you know, drums,
no,
bass, you
They're
know.
too loud. Like drums are fucking
Well,
awesome. But
you say that,
but you can't
like,
take-
fucking
No,
guitars
like-
are not loud.
you can. It's variable though, dude. You get a fucking acoustic drum set. That shit is just loud.
Drum set. I'm a.
Yes. See,
Oh,
guys, don't be a dick like this, dude.
Ah, shut up.
It's just not healthy.
Shut up.